Okay, we're back with Rock and Roll Robot, and we were talking about you getting shows in Portland, Oregon, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the specific pieces of equipment that you use live in concert.
Okay.
What sort of a guitar you use? Let's just start there.
The guitar that I mostly use is an Epiphone Dot. Yeah, it's just a regular hollow body or semi-hollow body Epiphone Dot. And then if the string breaks on that one, I use a Ibanez Artcore hollow body. And if I play any electric slide music, like Dobro style, I use the Audio MC130, or I don't know what it is. It's just an old hunk of junk. I barely use it though. But mostly the Epiphone Dot. And the drum machine, the Rock and Roll Robot, is a Boss Roland BR532 digital 4-track recorder. And I use a Boss loop station. I use a Boss Blues Driver and a Boss Super Overdrive pedal for distortion, louder tone.
And do you have a specific microphone that you like to use?
No, not really. I usually use the Venue's mic, and the one that I have, I don't know what brand it is, and I really don't like it. I really like those old Elvis microphones, those metal ones that cost like $300.
They look like an old Chevy grill. They have the black stripes and the silver pearl.
Yeah, those old timey rockabilly ones. Those are my favorite. I actually really want one of those.
I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about some specific songs on your recording recurring themes, which I'm looking at the album cover now, and it says recorded fall and winter 2008. My favorite song is called Bring It On Home to Me, and I'd really like to hear a story about that song.
Okay. Bring It On Home to Me is the Cornbread song, right?
Yes, Cornbread.
Yeah. Alright, well, Cornbread, I'm from St. Louis, and in St. Louis we have some good cooking, and we have sweet cornbread. And in Arizona, they put pepper in their cornbread, and it really bugged the hell out of me. I really don't remember when I wrote that song. I think I wrote it in Arizona, because I couldn't get any cornbread down there, and I used to make my girlfriend make me cornbread and tell her to put more sugar in it because it tasted better. And so all those songs, all those lines in that song is just exactly how I feel about cornbread, and it's really one of my favorite dishes. I can eat it just as cornbread. I don't need anything like barbecue or anything with it. And that song is pretty much a Blind Willie McTell song. I was very, very into Blind Willie McTell once. I was really into the White Stripes, and if you're into the White Stripes, if you're smart, you're going to be into Blind Willie McTell. I ended up liking Blind Willie McTell a lot more than the White Stripes, and I got really into him, and a lot of his songs are kind of alike. He'll just play this blues riff, and then he'll have 12 different songs that all just have a different story, but it's still the same riff. And so I took one of his riffs and wrote a cornbread song about it. And so it's just basically it's a Blind Willie McTell song about cornbread, sung by me.
It's my favorite song off of the album, Recurring Themes.
Thank you.
Now, there's a note here at the bottom. I believe it says, "This record is to be enjoyed by all. Please feel free to copy, pirate, and share in any way you feel appropriate. Thank you." And is that your way of sort of sticking it to the man in the big hassle department of, people enjoying music however they feel? it's kind of like you've issued your own version of the Creative Commons copyright share and share alike license.
Yeah.
And you support that sort of thing. I do too, also, by the way. Support Creative Commons.
Good. Yes, I do consider myself a folk musician, and what I mean by that is music is for everybody. Nobody owns music. I don't even believe that I write my music. I know this is weird. Whatever, I don't care. I believe that music is given to me by muses. They're the ones who are responsible for it. And I'm here to give it to people. And people are here to give it to me. We're here to share it because we're the only ones that can do that. So, music is not owned by anyone. You can't make money off of it. You can't buy it. You can't sell it. You can only give it away. Songs should be handed down through memory and through stories and through action.
Like live performance.
Do what? Like live performances, yeah. And, once a song is recorded, it does become a tangible object that you can trade for things, but also it's still a song, and so you should be able to share it with people in any way you feel appropriate. And what I mean by appropriate is, don't steal my songs. Don't say, oh yeah, I wrote every song on recurring themes and all the other songs on all the other albums, even though he says he did. Understand where your music comes from. If you cover a song, give the people credit, and who wrote their song originally. Don't steal music, but definitely share it. Music is made to be shared. It's made to be played for everybody, and it's made for everyone to be enjoyed. And no one should have to take their wallet out to enjoy music.
And from the beginning of our interview, it sounds like you have music in your blood, so I think people should really listen to what you're saying, because there's a lot of people out there who are not musicians who have a big problem with music sharing, and coming from a perspective of someone who has music in your blood like you, I think you've got a lot more credence than those who don't even play music in that department.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the problem with these people putting their piracy labels on records is if the record company's doing it. It's these CEOs wearing suits and carrying briefcases, going and sitting behind a desk, and, they might play guitar, they might enjoy music, but don't live for it. And those people don't need to exist. Music is going to exist no matter what kind of businessman is putting a label on it. It's in our hearts and our souls. It's not in our wallets or behind a lawyer's desk.
Yes, amen. We're almost out of time. We've got about a minute and a half left. Can you sum up what's coming up next for Rock and Roll Robot and give us any information to where we could, what we can look forward to for you?
Okay. Rock and Roll Robot is kind of stagnating right now, unfortunately. I'm trying to get more shows, of course. I still like doing the solo performances. But I am also in this new band, Chico's Girls, which I really like. And I'm also playing bass for Kissy Face Lovers, who's one of my favorite Portland bands. So, right now, I'm just kind of being a Renaissance man and just kind of living each day and not really thinking, even though I should be. And still want to play shows. I'm actually planning a Rock and Roll Robot tour, but it's all in my head, and I'm trying to get money for it. And as soon as I figure out what the hell to do, I'm going to do it. But that's really the future for Rock and Roll Robot is a possible West Coast, a little bit of the Southern America tour. That's all I can really say for the future of Rock and Roll Robot.
Awesome. We wish you nothing but good fortune, David Wheeler from Rock and Roll Robot. If anyone's interested in finding out more, you can Google Rock and Roll Robot Portland, Oregon, or do a MySpace music search for ROCK space N space ROLL space ROBOT. Thank you very much, David Wheeler, and we'll talk to you again soon.